Hello everyone. So today I'll be talking about how to ace the virtual interviews. To be very honest, there's not much of a difference when we talk about regular interview that is face to face and that is in person and the interviews we are having on Skype or any other virtual platform. Now, because of COVID-19, a lot of universities and in fact employers are resorting to virtual interviews. To be very honest, this is not something new. People were doing this before as well. For instance, students who were applying to international universities were always giving virtual interviews, right? They were not asked to fly down all the way to the US or Canada to give interviews. So it's nothing new. It's simply something that has become more popular and more common. Very recently at Mindler, we conducted a research to understand how the trends have been changing in terms of COVID-19 and how education trends have been affected. One of the factors we assessed on is that how comfortably students have transmitted and adapted to the new norms of virtual education and virtual interviews for that matter. Would you believe out of 55,000 to 66,000 students who participated in the survey, 67% of them said that we are way more comfortable with online interviews. They might have their own reasons, but to be very honest, that basically shows it's a positive effect and people are adopting to that. To be very honest, I would say it makes it so easy for a student to be at the comfort of their houses and give an interview in a more familiar environment, right? They don't have to travel to a place, they might get tired or might be nervous. All these things are cut off. I'll give you a few tips on to prepare for a virtual interview that will help you out. First of all, dress appropriately. That's all the way always important. Be it face-to-face interview or virtual interview, that's important. Even if you're sitting at your house and if you have to give a Skype interview, please dress up properly. Boys, you can wear a suit. I know it's summers, you can wear a formal shirt, which is neat and clean. Nothing too bright. Something which is appropriate. Not too many patterns. Rather, prefer a striped or a plain shirt. Along with that, you can have a tie on. That's great. Even for girls, you can have both Indian wear and Western formals. Either way, it works. But it's important that your hair are properly done and everything is properly placed. And even when we are looking at the appearance, should be, that's the first impression. Even before you say a word, that's the first impression, right? So that's the main thing. Other than that, you have to keep a folder ready just in case they're like, okay, do you have a file and folder ready? You might be like, okay, we have shared it with them, but what if they want to see something right there and then? And you might be like, how they might ask you to send it later, but have something ready about its certificates. What if they wanted to see it over the screen? There's no problem at all. Other thing can be, I always, now this is a very good trick, always keep a glass of water handy. So let's say if I have asked you a question as an interviewer and you have no idea about it and you need a second to think about it, always, ask, may I have a sip of water? So you can use that time while drinking water to think and form an answer or a statement. That this always helps. This goes a long way, right? Other than that, be prepared about the questions. It's a general training about an interview. It's just happening virtually. Be comfortable with the platform. Try a platform beforehand. Make sure your internet connectivity is done with. Speak slowly. Make them understand. Sometimes their network might be an issue and they might not be able to understand. If there is a discrepancy, tell them, sir, ma'am, can you reconnect because or reload the page. Always ask their permission before just clicking the button and the person is talking and you've gone blank. Don't do that. Other than that, it's a very normal procedure. Just be comfortable and be confident. I think that's the only way moving forward, right? I hope you do well in your virtual interviews, for be it for colleges or for your jobs. You can always reach out to us. We help you in your interview trainings as well. You can write to us at hello@mindler.com, and if you need training in interviews, we are more than willing to help you in that. Thank you so much and good luck.